Hi everyone, today we're in Module 1 of VMath Level F. This is Lesson 9, so please turn to page 33 to follow along and take notes. Today we are thinking and talking about fractions. A fraction, that is a number that names part of a whole or part of a set. So here we have some examples. Here's a triangle and it is split into two equal parts and one part is shaded in. So that's 1 out of 2 parts shaded in, that's 1/2. Here we have a circle split into 1, 2, 3 pieces. So 3 is the whole on the bottom, and then 2 are shaded in. So 2 out of 3 are shaded in. Here we have a whole and it is split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, and 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded in. So that is 4/5. So when we talk about a fraction, it has a numerator and a denominator. The numerator is a number above the bar in the fraction, and that tells how many equal parts of the whole or set are being considered. So 3 is the numerator. Then we have the denominator. The number below the fraction and a bar in a fraction that tells how many equal parts are in the whole or the set. So if we see this, we can see that there is 3 out of 5. So that means that if we had a shape and it had 5 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is the denominator. It has 5 parts, and then 3 of those parts, 1, 2, 3, are being considered and shaded in. Also, it can be part of a set. So a set looks more like this. If we have 5 triangles, so there is the denominator. We have 5 triangles, and then 1, 2, 3 of the triangles are shaded in. So that means 3/5 of the triangles are shaded in. All right, so let's look at some examples. The girl is the blank student in line. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. She's the 4th student. All right, let's look at these examples. Number 2, the number of parts that are shaded. So if we look at number 2, we have 1, 2, 3 parts that are shaded. And then the total number of equal parts, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. So 3 out of 4, or 3/4, is shaded. So we would say 3/4. Here, number 3 says the number of parts shaded. We just have 1 part that's shaded, and there are 2 parts. So 1 out of 2 parts, you would say 1/2, or you could say 1/2. Here we have 1, 2, 3 parts are shaded out of 3 total parts. So you would say 3/3, which is the same as 1 whole. So the entire thing is shaded in. We can see here it's all shaded, so the whole thing is shaded in, so that would be 1 whole. Or you could say 1 whole like this. All right, this says shade the given fractional parts of each whole, 5/8. So again, let's just double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the number on the bottom, the denominator. The numerator is 5. How many are shaded in? 5. So let's shade in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So remember, you can shade in any 5 of the pieces. This says 1/4, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, so that's why it's the denominator, 4, and then we're going to shade in just 1. So 1/4 is shaded in. This says we're going to write the fraction that names each shaded part in numeric, so number, and word form. So here, number 5, let's count how many total pieces there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 pieces. And out of those 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are pink, 7 are shaded in. So this we would write as 7/10. Number 6, the pieces, how many pieces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the ones that are shaded orange, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 out of 6. So we would write 5/6. All right, and then number 7, we got to count all our pieces again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total. And out of the 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are shaded in green. So 5/12. So we would write 5/12. It's kind of a hard word to say. 5/12. All right. This says write a fraction to represent part of a whole. So using symbols, here it says count the number of shaded parts. That's the numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 can go on the top here. And then you do the number of equal parts. That's the denominator. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you write the fraction in numeric form by writing the numerator above the fraction bar and the denominator below, 4/9. Then you write the fraction in word form by writing the numerator in words followed by a hyphen, so a little dash. Then write the denominator as an ordinal number. If the number is greater than 1, the ordinal number is written in plural form. So you put like an S on the end. All right, now you're going to complete page 35 on your own. Good luck.